Hey, what's up guys, Bricks Galore here, and today I'm here with a review of LEGO set 60350, the Lunar Research Base with 786 pieces. So, let's get right into it. So, starting with the box, on the front of the box you can see all of the characters of the set moving around and using some of the play features of this awesome set. Then as we turn it around to the back of the box, shows some more of the play features, some of more things you can do with other sets in this line, as well as just more of the minifigs in action on the set. So without further ado, let's go ahead and build this. After about an hour and a half build, we have the build finish here, so let's get started with the minifigures. For our first three minifigs, we have three of these astronaut minifigs, and they're actually really cool minifigs. One of them, I took their helmet off to show that each of them have their own unique face print, and they've got these really cool gold-plated helmets, along with just some really cool minifigure details on both the torso and the legs, and two of them even come with their own accessories, and they all come with backpacks, so some pretty cool minifigures right there. Then we have the two scientist minifigs, and while these are nothing special, pretty basic minifigs, I do still think they're a fun and good addition to the set, but nothing crazy to add value or anything. And my favorite minifig of this set is this yellow and like cool blue helmeted astronaut. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be like the captain or something. You can see he also has a face print. And in my opinion, that's just my favorite minifig, maybe because it is quite a good one or just because it's different from the others, I'm not sure. But let's be honest, if you're buying this set, it's not for the minifigures. So let's get into the builds. Now for the side builds of the set, which there actually are some pretty cool ones, which makes this such a good play set. We have this little rover with a shovel at the front for minifigs to use on the moon. Of course, very cool. Then we have this drone or droid, or not droid, but thing for them to use. And even a cool feature is if you spin this top part, you can spin the bottom part, which is supposed to be digging for minerals, I presume. And then you have this crane, which also is a really cool feature because if you turn this sideways, it will lower down, and then you can use the clips to pick something up. So this is super cool play feature, and I wish I kind of had this set as a kid because there's so many cool ones. And then we have the spaceship, which I'll admit I don't actually think looks all that amazing, but I do think it has the coolest play feature of the set because as you raise it, there will be fire coming out the bottom, but then it can go back in when it's in its landing position, which is pretty cool. Cockpit is pretty normal, and you actually can't access this interior, which is a little lame because you feel like you should be able to, but the interior is actually what makes it so that fire play feature can be a thing. So it makes sense, but just not my favorite spaceship of all time. But the other three builds I think are magnificent in a set that didn't really need anything else but the base anyway. So these are some great side builds. And now for the main build of this set, the Lunar Research Base. And I'll be honest, I'm not huge into space, and I'm definitely not that big into the Lego City line, as it's one of my least favorite that Lego does. But this set I thought just looked so great that I decided to buy it. And this is even my first review back from a long period away from the channel because I thought this was such a good set that I really wanted to review. And that's because this is such a good play set. First of all, it does look good. Like, I do plan on displaying this for a little while I have some space because I do think it looks good. But then it's really for the play features. So you can take this top part off and you can open it up, and there's a ton of space in here. There's beds, some flowers, and a carrot, maybe that's kitchen sink, not quite sure, as well as a coffee stand in the middle for your minifigs to go around with and play with. And then of course, to make it look good, you simply just pull these up. So really cool play feature there. And then as you look at this interior, there's actually so much space here. Like, you could put a ton of minifigs in there. For example, this whole little rover that I showed just a minute ago does fit in there, which is pretty cool, as long as you could fit whatever else your builder wants to fit in this set in there. So that is very cool, as well as each of these pods open up, and they have interiors. Not that they're anything spectacular, but they do have some interiors, so I'll show you those. That one is the lamest of the interiors, kind of just has like a computer screen, and that's about it. But the cooler one is the interior over here. And again, these are really easy. You just pop them off and they pop right back on, so awesome for play. And then this one is a science research lab, and you can see the binoculars and some of the other tools right there, which make it really good for play and a really awesome set. Then as well as you have this tunnel, which doesn't actually do too much, but just adds some gravitas to the set. And honestly, I think that this set is amazing in far of its play features, and when it's all put together, it looks really good too. And so overall, I think this is an awesome set, and it is set to be retiring this year, so if you can, I think it's a great idea to pick up because it looks great on display, as well as an absolutely amazing play set that I myself will probably be playing with my little sister because it is such a good play set. Anyways, guys, with that, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10, a very, very good Lego set. Give me your rating of this set down below in the comments and tell me if you decided to pick it up because of this review. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Bricks Galore later. Bye.